Can you guys hear me? The network seems to be poor. Can you guys hear me? Drop a comment if you can hear me. Can you guys hear me now? Okay, okay. Okay, you guys hear me now? Okay. Joseph, good evening. How was the day? I think everything is okay now. If you have any question or you have anything you want us to look at, just drop it in the comment section. I believe everything is okay now. You can hear me loud and clear and also see my screen, right? How was your trading day? I see most of you made a lot of tips after FMC. I see a lot of you made lots of pips after FOMC news, FOMC meeting. Congratulations to you. Congratulations. Yeah, congratulations. I wasn't on PC to take advantage of those moves. I gave a call on Euro Australian dollar during the morning session, but I wasn't online to execute the trade. And the Euro Australian dollar did over 300 or over 400 pips. And you see, I would have entered the sell after the formation of this candle. I would have entered the sell after the formation of this candle. 1.8294. This I would have gone for, let's say, 100 pips. I've made close to 100 pips on this trade, but I wasn't on PC to execute the trade. USD man, it's hard to miss those kind of moves. I feel your pain, Williams. I feel your pain. I feel your pain. Getting the prediction right, but market hitting your SL before going in your direction. It hurts a lot. It hurts. I feel your pain. But there will always be another opportunity. Let go the pain. Okay. So the next fundamentals major news we're looking at now is FOMC. That's what we're looking at for FOMC tomorrow by 1:30, I guess. Right? FOMC will be released. Sorry, CPI, Consumer Price Index. It's out tomorrow by what time? 1:30. 1:30 p.m. Nigerian time. 1:30 p.m. Nigerian time. So I'll be trading after the data has been released. Okay, I wouldn't trade USD pairs before CPI data. I'll trade it after, and my expectation is bullish dollar. That's my expectation on the dollar, bullish dollar. Look at dollar index. Let's see. Look at dollar index. Dollar index is set for buy. Okay, it has created, I think it has created the low for the week. It created the low for the week today. It created the low for the week today. So I'm expecting bullish dollar. Okay, I'm expecting bullish dollar. CPI, it's likely price will pull back to fill this fair value gap it created on this is 4-hour time frame. This fair value gap, that's my expectation. Price is going to pull back to fill this fair value gap it's created on, let's see, 1 hour. Okay, that's my expectation on DXY. Price should pull back to fill this fair value gap. This is where I would be considering buying the dollar. Okay, that's my expectation. And this should play out before CPI or after CPI. This pullback. As you can see, price just filled this fair value gap. Can you see this? Price just filled this fair value gap. And you can see there's a strong rejection from that zone. You can see. So if the current 1 hour candle closes bearish, it's likely going to drop. Okay, DXY is likely going to drop to this zone. Then from this zone, I'll look for buy from this zone. That's my expectation on dollar index. I think it has given us the low for the week. Can you see that? Monday was bullish. Yesterday was bearish. You can see today what they did was to clear. They had to push price down to clear the liquidity that was residing at Monday low. Can you see that? So it has given us the low for the week. So we should expect more buys on dollar index. As you can see here, we have a fair value gap here of dollar index. So I think this will be the next target. This is where dollar index will aim for. Hopefully before the week ends, dollar index should hit this fair value gap that is created here. It should fill it. That's my expectation on dollar index. Yes, if you go to, let's see, for I think I saw on IOFED, institutional order flow entry trail. On, was it, what time frame did I see that? Let me see. Was it on? You can see this fair value gap. We have a previous low here. You can see we had a previous low here, so it could just hit this level, then pull back up. So that's my expectation. That's my expectation on DXY. I'm still very bullish with the pattern it formed today. It confirms buy. You can see the pattern we had here. We had what looks like an inverted hammer here, and this inverted hammer, you go back here, you will see it formed after testing this here. You can see this resistance don't support. You see it came back, tested it, and after testing this support, look at the pattern. We had an inverted hammer. The next candlestick closed as a doji. Can you see that? This 4-hour candle right here, this 4-hour candle closed above the high. This is what confirms the strength of the buys of the bulls. The fact that this 4-hour candle closed above the high of this bearish candle, it confirms. And if you go down to 1 hour, I'm sure a resistance was created after the formation of this candle that looks like an inverted hammer. I'm sure the resistance was created and price broke out from that resistance. Let's confirm that on 1 hour time frame. So you can see the resistance it's created on 1 hour time frame, and that 4-hour candle broke out from that resistance. This is a buy setup. It's a buy setup. So we just wait for price to pull back to this zone, then look for buys on DXY. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. If you have any question, just drop it in the comment section. Is there any instrument you want us to look at? Let me know in the comment section. Any instrument you want me to analyze, let me know in the comment section. Do you have any question? Any question? Let's look at GBP USD. So I'm expecting sales on GBP USD. Expecting sales on GBP USD. So let's start with the daily time frame. You can see that the bullish momentum is very weak. The bullish momentum is weak. It's weak. So there's a high probability GU will want to come clear the liquidity residing at this previous lows. This low, okay, it's likely going to come clear all this liquidity. That's my expectation on GU. It's going to come clear this liquidity. Now it has created, this is a buy side liquidity. So I'm expecting it to clear this previous high. Okay, that's my expectation. It's going to clear this previous high. I most likely would fill this fair value gap. Can you see this fair value gap? I believe this is high OFAD. Williams, am I correct? This should be high OFAD, right? Institutional order flow entry trade. You can see we have a low here in between this fair value gap. That is why it is called an institutional order flow entry trade. You can see. So if they clear this high, then they're coming for this. What's it called? This fair value gap. Okay, so that's my take on GBP USD. This is the area we're considering looking for sales on GBP USD. So we still have some fair value gaps here too. We still have this here. Okay, so these are my areas of interest in GBP USD. Some areas of interest on GBP USD. Okay, so my bias on GBP USD is still bearish. Dollar is still bullish. Okay, so that's my expectation on GBP USD. Let's see Euro USD. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section. Euro USD. Same bias, bearish bias. Yeah, I predicted this move. The morning session I gave this call. Euro USD is bearish. Okay. Okay, so let's start with the daily time frame. Daily time frame. Okay, so you can see what we have on a daily app. You can see Euro USD is set for sell. Euro USD, you can see it has created a high for the week. The buy we saw today, okay, at the early hours of today, was just to clear the liquidity residing at this high, the previous high, and also test this resistance level. You can see this strong rejection from that resistance. Let's go to 4 hour bearish reversal pattern on 4 hour. Okay, so you can see the pattern we had here. We had a support here. Can you see the support? This support 4 hour candle close below that support. Now, if you go down to lower time frame, you'll be able to identify bearish reversal pattern on maybe 5 minutes or 15 minutes time frame. There would be a bearish reversal pattern. Let's just confirm. Let's see 1 hour. So you can see the patterns we have here on 1 hour time frame. You can see we had a shooting star here. Can you see this shooting star? Can you see this? This is the shooting star. Let's go down to 15 minutes. You see it clearly on 15 minutes. You see the patterns clearly on 15 minutes. So you can see here we had a doji. Can you see this? We had a doji. We had an engulfing pattern. Can you see this? So that confirms the bearish move. This would have been a good entry. After this, the close of this candle, this would have been a good entry for sell on EU. This would have been a sell. I took a sell trade on EU at the early hours of today, but it's pulled back to my entry. So I closed that break even. At break even, I think I made like, not break even, I think I made close to like 6 or 10 pips. My target was 50 pips. Okay, well, it actually pulled back after going in my direction, it pulled back and closed the trader to break even. This pullback, it's pulled back. Okay, so my bias is bearish, but I want to see price pull back. There should be a pullback on Euro or USD. If you want to sell, wait for price to pull back. You can see it's created a fair value gap here that has not been filled, so it is likely going to pull back to fill this fair value gap. That is my expectation on EU. So this is where I will be considering going bearish on EU. Let's see. So price is likely going to range before CPI. It's likely going to range before CPI. I want to see price pull back, fill this fair value gap before CPI or after CPI, and wait for a bearish reversal pattern to form on 1 hour or 4 hour time frame before going bearish. I hope that is clear. So my bias on EU is still bearish. Let's see AU USD. While EU, AU, and NU was bearish today, Australian dollar USD was bullish. Australian dollar USD was bullish. It was bullish. Australian dollar USD was bullish. Strongly bullish. Okay. Euro Australian dollar USD is negatively correlated with Euro Australian dollar. So while Euro Aussie was selling, AU was buying. EA was selling, AU was buying, and I think this could be the next target for AU. It's likely going to come through this fair value gap. It's likely going to come through this fair value gap. That's my expectation on EA. Sorry, Australian dollar USD. So I'll be considering selling around this area, this level. This is where I'll be looking for my sell setup. Okay, so you can see it here. See this fair value gap. Okay. So this is where I will be considering selling Australian dollar USD. So I'm looking for sales on Australian dollar USD, sales on GBP USD, NZD USD, and Euro USD. Okay. Which other instrument? Okay, let's look at gold before we end the session. Let's look at gold. Start daily. Okay, today was strongly bullish on gold. I think gold did over 1,000 pips today. I think it did over 1,000 pips. 0981 and 3082. 3082. That's over plus 1,000. Yeah, should be 1,000 plus. I think that should be 1,000 plus. Good. Yes, good. That should be 1,000 plus. Please give the video a thumbs up if you haven't done that. Give it a thumbs up. Yeah, over 1,000 pips. It is 1,176 pips. Those who bought gold and held on to gold all day, those guys will be smiling right now. They will be smiling. This is good profit. Good profit. With this, you would have made close to 100% return on your investment. Cut all this move. Let's say you have $100, you're trading with 0.01. That would be like $100 and something. Just holding on to the trade all day. That made close to 1,000 plus. That's like close to 100% return on your investment. Massive. Okay, well, you can see we had a fair value gap here. Price has tested area, so gold is likely going to pull back. I expect sales on gold. I expect sales on gold. I expect sales on gold. So before it sells tomorrow, it's likely you can see the fair value gap here. Is the fair value gap on 1 hour? Price filled it, and there will be strong rejection from that fair value gap. So tomorrow, it's likely they might want to clear the liquidity residing at this relative equal high before going bearish. Before going bearish, they might want to clear the liquidity residing at this previous high before going bearish. Any question on gold? Any question on gold? Okay, GJ. Okay, let's look at GJ. You can't buy GJ now. I would not advise that you buy GJ. GJ is overbought as far as I'm concerned. So it might still keep buying, but this is not the right time to buy GJ. GJ has to pull back before you go bullish on it. As far as I'm concerned, it's overbought. It's overbought. It's overpriced. Okay. Let's see GJ. Guys, please don't waste your time trading. Focus on New York and London session. That's where the money is. That's where you see high volatility in the market, not Asian session. Don't waste it. Don't sacrifice your night. It's not worth it. Unless you just want to study at night. Trading should be done in London and New York session. So this is like an engulfing pattern on the daily time frame. This is an engulfing pattern. Okay. It's strongly bullish, strongly bullish. I think price will need to pull back because those who executed buy after the formation of this candle, most of them would want to close their trade. They would want to close their trade, and that will make price retrace to make price pull back. Okay, so you can't jump in and start buying from the current market price. You have to wait for pullback. Wait for pullback. See this fair value gap is created here. At least price is likely going to pull back to test this broken resistance on support. It's likely going to pull back to test this support and probably fill this fair value gap. Okay, so that's my expectation on GJ. Don't buy GJ now, please. Don't buy GJ. Don't buy GJ. You have missed this move, this first. You have missed it. Wait for the second move. And that will happen after the retracement, after the pullback. Okay, so that's my take on on GJ. You had bought and you made money, you should be out of this trade. You should be out of this trade or you close partials. If you still want to hold on to it, then you should close partials. Close partials. Don't leave your trade open. Don't leave it open. Any question? Okay. Here's the CHF. Okay. Here's the CHF. Let's just see. Here's the CHF. Here's the CHF. It's bullish. Like I said, dollar is bullish at the moment. Dollar is bullish at the moment. So the price is currently at a resistance area. So it's likely going to pull back from that area. Once the price pull back, okay, once the price pull back before going bullish, this should pull back to the series resistance on support 8454. So that's my expectation on USD Swiss franc. Okay, let's see 15 minutes. Okay, so the price is been ranging for almost 1 to 2 hours now. It's in a range. So we have a support here. We have a resistance here. If price breaks out from this support, we expect price to pull back to do this fair value gap it's created here. Okay. It has to be a pullback. Wait for the pullback before you buy. USDHF is bullish, or wait for a pullback before you buy USD Swiss franc. Any question? Any question? If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. Give the video a thumbs up if you haven't done that. Your liking the video will make others see the video. Okay. Any question, guys? Any question? Any question, guys? Williams, Mr. Joseph, Mr. Adebayo. Do you have any question? Any question? Any question? Ask your questions now. Don't come to my inbox to ask questions. So if you are not a VIP student, don't come to my inbox to ask questions. Ask your questions now. Any question? Okay, so if there's any questions, so that will be all for tonight's session. Most likely we'll meet tomorrow by 10 a.m. Okay, I'll drop the meeting link on the social media platforms. I appreciate your participation. I wish you all a wonderful night.